From the Georgia Dome here in Atlanta comes NFL football. We're just past the halfway point, and tonight's game looks like it should be a great battle between two very well-prepared teams. So thanks for joining us as the Eagles get set to take on the Falcons. EA Sports is proud to present more NFL action. I'm Al Michaels, along with my partner, John Madden.
I'll tell you what, this guy could put up some big numbers through the air if that defense doesn't put some pressure on him. He's the type of quarterback who makes you pay if he gets a lot of time in the pocket. But it's not just him they got to worry about. He's got a few guys who can make plays for him.
The former All-America from Tennessee makes a great target for him every game. I think most people in the league like to think that he's deceptively fast. That allows him to sneak past the defense for big gains. Now, whether or not he'll be able to against this defense is something we'll be paying a lot of attention to.
This is what football is all about. Look at all those guys down there getting all pumped up. They're really fired up and getting ready for this one.
Both teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. Feely will be kicking off.
To start the game.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 7-yard line. Let's see how effective they can be with their first drive of the game.
85 on the return.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 26. Staley closing in, gets the pass off, interception. Number 29, great effort to get the pick.
The defense loves it. They know that they can head back to the sidelines and get a little rest.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. They give it to the halfback. About a 4-yard gain there. Much anticipated matchup. John is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Takes on one of the top defenses in the league.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one, Al. If this defensive line can get some penetration early, especially from the weak side, I think they're going to have a chance to get some sacks and hurry the passer. You can't let the quarterback set up back there, or this guy will just tear you apart.
Loses one tackle, breaks the tackle.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
Inside enemy territory. They've got receivers bunched together on both sides of the ball. So just about 5 yards there, picked up on the halfback draw. Brown won't be in at corner. He's still hurting. Team officials are not sure if he'll need surgery on his elbow, but he's going to miss a lot of time either way. That gets set. Moving left. And he's brought down at the 8-yard line. Gain of 2.
On the play.
Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
First down and goal to go. Ball 1 inch out. Gets the call. Touchdown Falcons. So they get in on the ground.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 85.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 7. Loses the defender. Steamrolls the defender. An interception brought the last drive to an abrupt end. They'll do a better job, I think, of protecting the ball this time around. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 26.
They give it to the halfback. Breaks the tackle. He takes that one and heads upfield to pick up the first down.
You know what they did was pick up a blitz, and when they did that, it opened up a hole, and they ran right through it.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
McNair sets up, crosses it left. Buchanan with a textbook tackle.
You don't see too many corners in the league who will come up and make a play on a guy behind the line of scrimmage like that. That's a nice-looking play.
Second and long coming up here.
Ain't got nothing. Not the ball. Sideline.
The backs are lined up in an I. Pinkston, the motion man.
Hut. Hut, hut. Hit him low. Hut, hut. Hut.
Pushes it out to the left. He has room. The 40. Good gain there and a first down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
On the 49-yard line.
McNair sets up. Mitchell goes in motion. Looking for room.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
They need 6.
Come on, gee up. Okay, right. Get the ball. Set.
Throwing. Look at that power. Dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a first down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
The backs are lined up in an I. And this is the 6th play of this drive. Under pressure, throwing short to his left. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Rodgers. Buckalter did a nice job getting to that ball.
These guys look like they've been teammates forever.
Back off, DBs. Ralph.
Staley, the lone back.
13. Ball on the 44.
Gets the toss to the right. 1 yard gain by the running back.
On the carry. 1 yard gain on the play.
So it's 3rd down and long. Mitchell comes in motion.
90 ball.
Pressure coming with the pass. Perfect pass. The 10, 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Great timing on that touchdown throw.
And that's one of those passes we see a lot. When the quarterback releases it, the receiver's not even looking. But then he looks up, and the ball's right there.
Akers comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. And so, John, we see this offense looking good and very pleased. They were able to put together a nice package of plays for a touchdown.
Well, football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 20.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 9-yard line. Offense taking over again here. The last time they ran the ball very effectively and got it into the end zone. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 28-yard line.
Set. That all you got? Come on, partner. Either way. Sideline, sideline.
Pressure, stepping up with the pass. He hits his receiver. He did a nice job bringing that one in.
Yeah, either that or it just got thrown in there so hard it stuck.
So they need about 3 here. Ball on their own 35. That gets set. Hand it off. He's taken down at the 37. And the halfback picks up about 3. Only 1 man back.
Inches. Ball on the 37-yard line.
You ain't got enough.
Hand it off to the back. They'll go with a play fake. They'll bring him down at the 47-yard line. The quarterback packed it in and decided to scramble.
Making sure the other team respects the run when the ball is in the quarterback's hands is important. You want to make sure that he doesn't try and do it too much, though, and get injured on the play.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 47.
You got him.
Done. The deep man.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Passing on 1st down. Closing in. Flings it to the outside. Missed opportunity.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Philadelphia comes out in a 46.
Set.
Using motion.
Snake eyes.
Wayne was right there stopping the play for a loss.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. Ball on their own 46. 6th play of this drive. Under pressure, throws it, picked off. The 40, the 30. The defender is there to make the play.
Wow, he just jumped right up there and picked that ball off.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Staley, the lone back, man in motion.
1st and 10.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Steps up into the pocket. Intercepted. So the defense combines an excellent pass rush with good coverage, and it becomes a turnover.
That's exactly what happened out there. He felt the rush coming, and he was coming so fast that he threw it up for grabs, and he paid for it. I'm sure that he wished he had that one back as soon as he let it go.
At the end of the first quarter, we're all even. Atlanta, 7. Philadelphia, 7. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Eagle left. You ain't got nothing.
Passing on 1st down. Breaking through. And he slips out of bounds at the 31.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. And he gets past that marker and picks up a 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. Gain of about 5. Second and 5. Ball on their own 36.
Set.
Using motion.
Shift wing.
Just no room to run on that play.
When defense comes out with that many guys up in the line of scrimmage, it's going to take a heck of a job from the offensive line to be able to open up any holes for the back.
Third and 6. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Get at him. Set.
Man in motion.
Hut. Hut. Hut.
Tosses it out to the right. Little question, they were waiting for the run on that play, John.
And when the defense is sitting there with 8 guys in the box, you know that they're looking for the run. You just kind of get behind your blockers up front and hope that one of your guys can create a seam for you to run through.
Moore is looking for a good punt here. Westbrook sets up, waiting for the punt. Fair catch called for.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
At the 30-yard line.
Go dog under. They got nothing. Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
Staley. Only a yard by the halfback. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. And they need about 9. Ball on their own 32.
Catch the ball, man. Set. Hit him low. Hut. Get in there. Hut.
Again, he'll get the ball. Stewart gets right in there and brings him down. Tested the middle, but was turned away by the defense.
The offensive line lost a battle in the trenches on that play. They just can't seem to get any consistency.
Atlanta with 6 defensive backs.
Drop back. Drop. Set. Hut.
With the throw. He has it.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 44.
Eagle left.
McNabb sets up.
Sideline to sideline.
Tosses it left. Pulls him over. Good play in the backfield. And that's a loss of 2.
3-yard loss on the play. Second and 14. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Get in there, line.
5th play of this drive. Drops back with the pass, and it's caught. Strong move. Across midfield. And he's finally brought down at the 36-yard line. That play was executed to perfection.
And when we were watching them in practice, they were running this play. That's almost one of those sandlot type of deals where you go long and I'll get it to you.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 36-yard line. Get the call again. That's a 3-yard gain.
On the run, 3-yard gain on the play.
Bring the pain. Sideline to sideline. Just give it all you got.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. And he picks up about 4. Hand it off to the back. They're putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on 3rd down.
Inside enemy territory.
Cowboy. Eagle left.
Again with the carry. A minimal gain there, and it looks like he's going to go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Stay after him. Is that all you got? 90 bull. Set.
Using motion. Buckle.
Holding on the offense.
The officials are signaling holding on that play.
Yeah, when you're beaten like that, the offensive player needs to stop him somehow.
So it's now 2nd down. The look to catch the defense guessing here. It's now 2nd and long after the penalty.
Here comes the heat.
Staley, the lone setback.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure, throwing. And he hits his target. Gain of 6 on the play. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here. Closing in, gets rid of it, nearly intercepted. Almost picked it off in the end zone.
Yeah, and if he could have come up with that one, not only does it take away the scoring threat, but it gets the ball back for your offense.
So it's 2nd down now.
And here's a chance for the offense to make their move. The defense could be sending a blitz, so I'd go with something to my running back. A swing pass or maybe even a screen. If they execute, they could put this one in the end zone.
Fires to the end zone. Let an opportunity go right through his hands.
I'll tell you, he was looking for the big play the other way, and he let that ball go right through his fingers. It'll be a big play if the defense can hold him here. They need to be careful not to be out of position, or they'll end up giving him a 1st down.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And he slings it in there for the touchdown.
The receiver looked the ball into his hands, and he knew right there he had 6.
And that's his 2nd touchdown pass today. The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. And the extra point is good. Now they've put it together offensively with 14 unanswered points.
And they can do this sort of thing. Everyone gets on the same page, and they'll put up points in bunches.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80.
They'll return this one. From the 3. And they're about ready to get this drive started after the last series ended with a punt. An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Set. Hut, hut. Hut. Hut, hut. Hut.
Passing on first down. Pressure coming. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch. Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
Done. The lone setback. Dropping back. Pressure. Good play in the backfield by Dawkins.
Takes the sack. Huge loss on the play.
3rd and 6. Ball on their own 23. Vick sets up.
Hut, hut.
Closing in. Philadelphia will call a timeout here. They have one remaining. No chance to get it off as they closed on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. Took his eyes off the ball and it's up for grabs. The Falcons grab the live ball.
If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
A little over a minute left.
Hut. Hut, hut. Hut.
Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
So it's 2nd and 10. Philadelphia comes out in a dive package. Gets rid of it. With the adjustment, he has it. Fumble.
Now here's a chance for him to run the ball and see what kind of yardage it gets him. And based on what they get on that run, they can then decide to go for a touchdown or play for a field goal.
Clearly a big momentum shift could be in the making as we take a look at a possible fumble.
And they really had no choice but to challenge us because of what it could mean for both teams. I don't know. It's a tough call from seeing that angle.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
It was unclear initially why they called for a review, but now we understand the reason.
You have to give it to these officials. Their job's not easy. Sometimes they make mistakes, and most of the times they're right.
Gets the toss to the right. Can't bring him down. Atlanta will call a timeout here. They have one timeout left.
Now they're in the range for their kicker, but they should still be trying to move the ball quickly to get inside the red zone. If they can do that, then we might see them slow it down a little.
Under pressure with the throw, and the catch is made. Shepard records the stop at the 13-yard line.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
To the air on first down. A lot of room to work with. Not the traditional way to get the ball down the field, but it works.
Yeah, he's a quarterback, but on that one, he looked more like a running back.
He's trying to hurry them back to the line. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. What a catch in the end zone.
That's a guy you better keep an eye on down there in the red zone. He has a knack for finding ways to get open when there's a lot of traffic.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Feely is back and ready to put this one in the air. He kicks it off from the 7-yard line. The Eagles will start the drive from the 23-yard line.
On the return.
Chances are they'll throw on this first down play as they try to break the tie before the half. Only one man back.
Over at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Going to the air on first down. Pressure coming, gets the pass off, and he slips out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
You talk about great concentration. Watch this. He's able to keep his feet in bounds, make the catch on a perfectly placed pass. No need to rush a throw or force one where there's double coverage. Hey, they got to remember there's nothing wrong with going into halftime all tied up.
So the officials are calling for time, and I think it's because they want to review it.
And since we're in the last 2 minutes, that's a call that came down from the booth.
It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
The guys upstairs made the right call as the referee overturned the call and got it right.
Yep, and it's important to get the calls right in these last 2 minutes.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 23. The Falcons come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
McNabb plays it safe. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Hawkeye right. See the pain. Stay guys. Switch.
They'll go to the locker room with the score even. Atlanta 14. Philadelphia 14. We're ready to start the second half of play. Akers in to kick this one off.
Number 20 back to return.
Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 3.
No one has really taken control so far in this one. It's still anyone's game.
First and 10. Ball on their own 30. Crumpler in motion.
At the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Bulldog under.
On the carry. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there. Only one man back. Nowhere to go that time, John.
Yeah, and that was the case of the defense winning the battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of the formation very difficult. One thing you can try and do is some runs to the outside, maybe a sweep or a toss play, designed to loosen them up in the middle of the field.
Vick with a man in motion. And he's tackled at the 39-yard line. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback. Let's check in with Melissa.
I asked Coach Reeves about any halftime adjustments. He told me that although he was happy with his team's performance in the first half, they had seen some things that they weren't expecting on offense, and they made some adjustments at halftime. We'll see if those adjustments work out for them here in the second half, Al.
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report. Andy waves for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
Only one man in the backfield.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
A lot of room to work. The 30. Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the counter.
Yeah, and that was a perfect call in that situation. He did a nice job avoiding the first wave of defenders, then converting for the first down.
Get at him, D. That's all you.
It's the toss to the left. Plows ahead.
You love a back who can contribute consistent positive yardage like this.
On the play.
Second and 8.
Get him low. Right, doggo. Let's go. Come on.
McNair with a man in motion. Another run. Pickup of about a yard on the run. On the call, great fake with the pass. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
It's first and 10. Staley. Brooking hauls him down behind the line. So that tackle now gives him 4. Staley was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. And they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Using motion. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception. The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Launches it deep to the left. Drops the interception. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
He'll try to place this inside the 10. Here's the punt. Fair catch. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Only one man back.
Set.
Crumpler in motion.
Outside. Back off, DBs. Far out. Come on, partner. Hut, hut, hut.
To the 20, the 30, the 40, across midfield. Around the corner, and it turns into a great run.
And the thing is, they didn't contain him. And when you don't contain him and you let him get into the open field, you're going to be in for one heck of a lot of trouble.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Sideline, D.
Vick sets up. He'll get it again. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gaps, and brought down the back for a loss.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Come on, gee up.
Pressure. They bring the blitz, bring him down for the sack.
This defense is known for their tendency to overload and bring extra men in the blitz. The center and quarterback have to make good reads before the snap, adjusting the protection to give him the time that he needs to make the throw.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here.
That all you got? Set.
Man in motion. Drops back. With the throw, this pass is incomplete. Number 33 got a hand up and tipped that pass away.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
Moore lines up in the backfield for the punt. Westbrook will go back to accept this punt. Here's the kick. From the 15. He had a good return.
Boy, the coverage team is going to need to do better because he could take the next one all the way.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 26.
You got him.
Cross play to the right.
26-yard line.
Johnson drags the ball carrier down behind the line. Lost about a yard.
On the play.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Set.
Man in motion. They'll go with a run once again. And that's a gain of about 8. It's 3rd down with 3 to go.
Set.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 33-yard line.
1st down coming up after that run. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 37-yard line.
Set. Hit the ball. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Closing in. It's rid of it. Almost got it. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 37.
Set. Get in there. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Mitchell continues to be a reliable target. That's his third catch of the game. This punt will be his second of the day. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
The Eagles come out on the 46. Tucks it away. Breaks the tackle. He is a big offensive force.
Those guys are load to bring down. Defenses have a tough time wrapping up those big old tree trunks he has for legs.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package.
Cowboy! Stay after!
Crosses it left. Looks like he just made it past the marker. Great job running the toss on that play, and first down. At the end of the third quarter, it is still knotted up. Atlanta 14. Philadelphia 14. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. First and 10. Ball on their own 30. Running back picks up about 7 yards. The Eagles come out in a nickel package. That gets set. Man in motion.
Strong right. Hut. Sideline to sideline. Cowboy. Hut.
To carry it. Breaks the tackle. Slips the tackle. And that's a good gain up the middle for the first.
Now that's my kind of football. The big guys up front getting a hat on somebody and making a hole to get a first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 43.
Is that all you got? You got him. Set. Bust his grill, D. Hut. Hut.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure coming. The 40.
Watch. Now the key to this first down was the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time he got him a first down.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Set. Let's give it all you got. Hut. 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 Hut.
Dropping back. Pressure. Gets the pass off. He has room. Fumble. The Eagles get it. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
Following the turnover now, it's first and 10.
Take him out.
Staley
They'll
is the
take
deep
over
back.
at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
Gets the call. Breaking free. Keeping him at bay. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 5. Ball on their own 38.
ain't got nothing. Set. Baby boom. Get up, Lot.
Hand it off. Fakes the hand with the throw on the run. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
Gain of 12 on the play.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Snake eye. You got him. That's all you. Set.
McNair sends a man in motion. Dropping back to pass on first down. No gain.
22 on the reception. No gain on the play.
It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Tosses it out to the left. Shakes the tackle. Gain of a couple on that carry.
On the run. Gain of 2 on the play.
Out now. Get the ball. We'll see. Set.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Almost picked off. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Richardson will come into this game to punt. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. Past the goal line, no return here. Philadelphia comes out in a 46.
20-yard line.
Bulldog under. Catch the ball, man. Here come the heat. Set.
Dunn is having an outstanding day with over 100 yards rushing. Second and about 1. Ball on their own 29. Philadelphia lines up in the 46. Taylor drags the ball carrier down behind the line.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 34.
Get in there. Set.
Closing in with the pass, and he hits his target. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
Dunn, the deep back, going to the air on first down. Multi-talented play. This time he puts the pressure on, brought him down behind the line.
He can do it all. He'll play center field, hit guys coming across the middle, rush a passer. He may be one of the most valuable players that they have on defense. He always seems to make the big play when he's in there.
Following the sack, it's second and long.
Give it all you got, D. Come on. Set.
Throws it, and this pass is completed. The quarterback really let loose with that throw.
That pass was really gunned in there. The receiver did a nice job of just hanging on to it.
Snake eyes.
Philadelphia comes out of the quarter defense. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver.
Look here. He does two things perfectly on this play. One, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch. And two, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. Hey, that's a nice-looking play.
So we'll see if the field goal unit can come through here. They'll have to really get it because it'll be about a 53-yard attempt. The kick is up. The kick sails through the uprights. Feely is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 36.
Nice distance.
To return.
From the 8-yard line. The defense did a very good job against them the last time they had possession, forcing a punt.
On the return.
The quarterback's going to be the guy making this thing happen. He should realize that there's still a lot of time left, knowing it's only a field goal they need. As long as he can move them down the field quickly and avoid 3rd and longs, they'll have a chance to at least tie this thing.
Under pressure, throws it right through, and he's ridden out at the 46. McNabb shows you his arm strength on that pass.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Let's go, come on. Set.
Man in motion.
Get at him, D. Hut, hut. Hut. Hut, hut.
Pressure coming with the throw. The pass falls incomplete.
You can see here he had it in his hand. He looked like he would have brought it down. And when he gets popped, the ball just squirts out. 1 play down, 3 to go for this defense to stop this drive and get the win.
The Eagles line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
You
46-yard line.
got him, you got him. Stay after him. Set.
Using motion.
Yeah. Get. Hut, hut. Get. Mad dog over. Hut, hut. Come on.
Pressure, throws it out over to the left. This pass is incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down. Third and 10. Ball on their own 46. The Falcons line up in the quarter defense.
10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Here come the heat. Hut, hut, hut.
Into the open. And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle.
Ralph. Hit him low. Sideline, D.
They'll pass on the 1st down. Throwing. And the catch is made. And he's tackled at the 17. It's 1st and 10.
25-yard gain on the play.
Bust his grill.
Into the air on 1st down. Closing in. Well, he took matters into his own hands.
And with some quarterbacks, you got to watch out that they don't take off on you. Everyone has to be aware. Now the defense has a chance to make something happen here. The offense is probably thinking touchdown now. So if I'm one of these defensive guys, I'm looking to step in front of one if they drop back to pass.
Here comes the heat.
Drops back. Under pressure with the throw. Touchdown, Eagles. He slips behind the secondary and got open for the touchdown.
Now that's just how they practiced it. They go over this play all the time at practice, and they use it a few times in just about every game. And let me tell you, most of the time it's successful just like that.
Akers comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back deep to return.
And this one's a short kickoff. From the 10-yard line. Loses one tackle, breaks free. Just about ready for the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last drive.
Time is a factor, but I think they could still use the middle of the field.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure coming. Into the open. The 40. Atlanta calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. He's as big a threat running as he is passing.
And that's the key. You have to keep him in the pocket. If he gets outside the pocket and starts running around making things happen, this guy's going to hurt you.
Man in motion. Pass play here on first down. Atlanta will call a timeout here. They have 1 timeout remaining.
You got to think they'll be going with something in the air here, conserving time while moving downfield for the score.
Pressure, gets rid of it. They'll bring him down at the 30-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 30-yard line. He'll stop the clock with a spike.
They need that touchdown, so I'd expect them to keep passing here.
The Falcons come out with 3 receivers tight.
30-yard line.
Dropping back with the throw, stretches and grabs it. He makes an incredible diving catch on that pass.
The coach has to appreciate the all-out effort that his guys are giving him out there today.
The Falcons call a timeout. That's their 3rd and final timeout. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
The quarterback delivered the ball right on time for the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy knew exactly how far he had to go to cross the goal line to get in there for the score.
Feely comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The point answer is good. The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 85.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 9. On their last possession, they did a great job moving the ball through the air on their way to the end zone. And you'd expect to see the same thing here until the defense proves they can defend against the pass. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 25. They'll go from the I formation. Pass play here on 1st down. Closing in with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Under pressure, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Johnson.
They only needed a field goal, but there wasn't enough time to get that. So now they'll just have to see how far their quarterback can throw it.
Dropping back, stepping up, pressure coming, throws it. Incomplete. The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is Atlanta 24, Philadelphia 21. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.